jailbirds. Just kidding. She's going to talk to you about making a moral stand. And we would like to recognize that not everybody has the luxury of being able to go into a place and get arrested without repercussions to their jobs or their life in some way. And so many of us who stood up did it because we happen to have that luxury. At least that's why I did it. And so I thank each and every one of you who stood. Some of you I stood next to, some of you I did not. And here is Heather Rayburn.
All these people went to jail in civil disobedience. Support from the NAACP. I've never seen such an organization. And listen, everybody, don't tell me that one person can't do something. 2.5 weeks ago, 5 people got together and they said, we need to put something on. We put out an SOS. The next week, 60 people came out to help us. And now look. We can stop this. Now, this group of jailbirds and I believe in the golden rule, that we should treat others as we want to be treated. And politicians should abide by the golden rule. They're elected to do the people's work, and that's a very high calling. Our current state legislature is not going by the golden rule, and I want to bring 2 things to your attention. Where's my sign? One is a corporate lobby group called ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council. Now, these guys are funded from everyone from Exxon to the NRA, and they write laws that favor their groups, and to hell with all of us. Representative Tim Moffitt sits on their board. For y'all outside of Buncombe County, he's the one who wrote the bill to still our public asset, our water. And they go to these meetings and they talk about privatizing our assets that we bought with our tax dollars. They give the bills to these legislators and they go back to the states and they pass them as law. That is not doing the people's work. You also need to know about Art Pope. Sounds like y'all know about him. But there are people out there who don't know about him. He's a multi-millionaire and he's got some real funny ideas about what democracy is. And he has no qualms whatsoever spending his personal fortune to fund campaigns all over our state. Now, ALEC and Pope have turned our state house into a madhouse. And that's why we're seeing these grotesque laws like cutting corporate taxes and flushing environmental protection down the toilet, and this foolish law to let people take guns into schools and playgrounds and bars. Your vote is the only thing these jokers can't control, and that is why they are trying to suppress the vote. witness of what these guys and ladies are trying to do really hit me last weekend. I wanted to go to Belshare and I could not find my wallet anywhere, and it had my ID in it. And I thought, what if this was election day? I'm in America and suddenly I'm disenfranchised. I want y'all to look over there. That's their Veterans Memorial. Now, people have gone to jail. People have been beaten to pulp. People have gone to war and died so that I can vote and so that you can vote. Okay. Now, what are we going to do about it? Education. Google your rep and ALEC and see if they're associated with them. And media. Name names. You tell us which officials have been members of ALEC and who's been to their conventions and who's taken campaign money from Art Pope and his family. And then everybody join the NAACP. Tell everybody what you've heard here today. Register voters. We have got to get out the vote. Make sure everybody you know has their ID and don't delay. And if it comes to it, you may have to consider peaceful civil disobedience, but you'll be in very good company.